What's up, Gemini? It's your girl Kelly coming at you straight out of Boston for the Queen Tarot B. I'm here to do your mid-monthly. So I was up and I was feeling like tired, but I had this instinct to do your reading right now. So I've been doing readings a little bit differently. I changed it up. I seem to get a lot of downloads while I'm shuffling. It's getting a little crazy up here. It's like a little clown car. Just drives around in circles all day. I'm getting a lot of information downloads when I am shuffling. So I figured if I shuffle and do my readings that way, it would be more beneficial, more information. The other thing is that the video with the highest views is actually going to win a 1-hour free reading with me. I will be going into the comments and selecting randomly a person to do a 1-hour free reading twice a month. So whoever's video has the most views twice a month, I go into the comments and I give you a free reading for an hour. So with that being said, Gemini, let's get into it. Okay, ancestors of old and new, spirits of old and new with good intention. Please bring me the collective energy for Gemini for the rest of February 2019, please. All right, Gemini. Something's become a burden to you. It looks like a person. It's become a burden to you. It's become something that you no longer want to tolerate. It appears like this person maybe comes in and out of your life a lot, but they don't offer much when they come in. And I think you've just hit the point where you've had enough. Like you just can't take anymore. They come in and they confuse you with all these offers of love, but then it's like as soon as they leave, you know that it was just them coming in, doing what they always do, and you always letting them back in. And they never quite speak a truth to you. They never tell you the truth. They never offer you anything. It's like you're broken from last time still, but they come back and they make an offer of love. And they're right back in again. And you're feeling muddled. You're feeling confused. You're feeling down. And you never quite gain that truth or wisdom from them about what it is they've been doing while they've been jumping in and out of your life. I feel some fire energy. So some of you are dealing with a fire sign. I normally don't say that, but I'm seeing fire energy. And that person was juggling separate lives, whether it be you and someone else, you and another girlfriend, you and another boyfriend, has a wife, whatever that is. They've been juggling both of you. And remember now, this could be you or your partner's energy. So the energy is interchangeable. And keep that in mind throughout the reading, that this could come in from your perspective where this is what your partner is doing to you. So for your cross watchers out there, if you're watching this sign because you're with a Gemini, this could be your energy or their energy. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Yeah, I'm tired, guys, but I'm here and I'm doing it. I feel some hurt there. It looks like one of you cut the connections. I feel like one of you cut the connections, like there's no communication, and you're tired of that hurt. You're tired of that having to make that decision, feeling like you have to make that decision every time they come into your life. It's like your life goes into a down spiral because you know what they're going to do, but you care about them, so you continue to let them in. This energy should have ended a long time ago, but it seems like it's been dragged out. This person does have soulmate energy, but this lesson that you had to learn with this person is now over. It's time for you two to go ahead and split. The reason there's so much heartache is that you two keep trying to come back or something, or there's some sort of cycle there where this person keeps coming back and you keep letting them in. And it's like you can't help it because you're in love with this person. You know, Jem, everyone's been through that, where they're in love with someone and they just can't seem to let go. So maybe this lesson for you guys is letting go, learning how to finally let go of something you know is no longer serving you. It's not healthy. It's not what you wish for. You want something with more sustenance than that. You want something that has beautiful memories attached. And so I feel like, you guys really pulled out that air energy and cut out what wasn't good in your life, what wasn't serving you, bringing you to your highest divine purpose. But I also feel like let me shuffle a bit more. But I see some strong, finally some very strong air energy come out. The Queen of Swords is there in the upright and ready to manifest and do new things and learn and get back to that path that they were on. So, I mean, you guys are really doing great. I see some great manifesting there. You're being able to spot what's not good for you and being able to take that karmic lesson, no matter how much it hurts, and try to put that hurt behind you and learn from it. That's not easy to do, guys, so you should pat yourself on the back. You got some real strength of character. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody with very addictive energy. Maybe somebody who messes with the darker arts. For some of you, this may not be for everyone, so don't try to squeeze your story in here. If it's not your message, check your rising and your moon, guys. Just let this be a positive read for whoever needs it, and no trolling. So, anyway, I feel like you have some questions about this person, that what they were getting into, and you couldn't get those answers, so you walked away. There's definitely some devil energy here, guys, and it's not just devil energy. There's very sneaky energy, and I feel like there was a lot of secrets here, a lot of secrets kept, and they kept you very shrouded and very clouded in your mind. It's like they were a master of the mind. You couldn't gain a victory on this person. It was like you couldn't get past the emotions of this person. It was like you two somehow just kept coming back together. I feel like they almost kept you waiting. It's very odd energy. And that's why I don't feel like it's quite right, that it's probably something that's somebody may be dabbling in the darker arts of things, because it doesn't seem natural to me for a Gemini to be kept waiting. That's not really your style. That's, you guys are very quick-witted, very quick to cut things out of your life you don't need, very sharp with your tongue, and that's good in cases like this, because I'm seeing the devil. And then with that, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups, and this is a very, very confusing card. It gets depicted very differently in every deck. And in this particular deck, it's letting you know that they kind of clouded your mind. And it's almost like, I feel like they tried to, this is not so much them digging into these options as you. It's like they tried to buy you almost, in a way. But it kept you coming back for some reason. But there's something not quite right about this, guys. I don't like it. It doesn't feel like your energy. It just kind of feels, what's the word I'm looking for? What are you trying to say? Oh God, I don't even think they know the word they're trying to use. But it's almost like you're just out of energy. You're kind of running in place here. And you keep coming back. Like, or this person keeps coming back, and it's very cyclical. Like, it's odd. I can't explain it, but you're feeling very lethargic. Like your energy is very lethargic with this person. I'm definitely not seeing a victory there, like not seeing you being able to emotionally pull out or move past. And for me, that's very odd with that combination. That's not really Gemini. But here it's showing me that you were finally able to grasp some information that this person was, wearing two faces, living two lives, or, trying to control you, but yet they had this or that or the other thing going on. And I feel like they were possibly, sucking you dry, like money wise, and, you were just giving them whatever you had. This is very odd for Gemini. I don't feel good about that, guys. Just so you know, I feel like very lethargic. And it's not because I'm tired. It's that I just asked for your energy, your collective Gemini energy for the rest of February, and it's very lethargic. You guys are kind of, you've planted your seeds and you're waiting for something. You waited for something to come back, but the only thing that came back was kind of like heartache, and you having to step away from the situation. Let's see what else we can get for you. Some of you are definitely dealing with a fire energy because this King of Wands does not want to go away. Like, I have seen him about 6 times already. So some of you are definitely dealing with a fire energy. No doubt. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely, you got the mind fuck thing going on there. Some of you may have a court case that didn't go your way with this person. Like, I see restraining orders. I see some of them not granted because they're saying there wasn't enough information. But I see restraining orders with this person. I see that they are obsessive. Maybe that's what that devil energy is. It's obsessive too. Some of them are obsessive. You have the Emperor and the Empress here, but the Empress is in reverse. So to me, that's not abundance and fertility and growth. To me, this shows like a lack of taking care of the female aspect, a lack of taking care of your wife or of taking care of your daughters. As a woman, lack of taking care of yourself, caring for yourself, loving yourself, making sure that you're doing the right things for yourself, feeding your soul, your mind, your body. So there's some sort of lack here where, ladies, you're not feeling yourself and standing in your power. And for guys, you're not taking care of your wife and daughters. They need an example in their life. Don't ask me why they chose to bring that up now. Talk to them. Yeah, definitely out in the cold. Someone moved on and decided that they were going to just start new. It was like somebody hit the road, they were out in the cold, and just decided they were going to start new. So you guys decided, that's it, I'm done. And you took action into starting new, starting over. You knew this person wasn't your twin flame. They're not your twin flame. There's no doubt about that. And they devastated you. You needed like a new frame of mind. This person would have promised you anything. They promise you, this could have been someone you had a long-term commitment with. somebody who's emotionally manipulative, very quick to flood the mind, to fog the mind with, I feel water. With water comes fog. Fog is water. It evaporates. It's water. And so I almost feel the King of Cups energy flowing through this, just because they got you all in your emotions. You're like all up in your feels about this. You're all up in your feels about this, Gemini. Definitely soulmate. And it doesn't look like you wanted to be single. It looks like you had to step away from this. There was no abundant start there. There was really nothing but giving too much, but giving to a relationship that you knew the cycle had ended. This person was on their way to go and juggle a new lifestyle, and it's like you couldn't get that truth, and it's time to gain that closure by yourself. This person is not going to make the offer, Gemini. They're not. They have a huge wall up, and it's way past time to let go. You guys learned your lessons already. It's time to move on to the next soulmate, guys. So that's shuffling. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards from the Santa Muerte deck. And then I'm going to conclude this reading with you guys. And I'm going to go to bed. See my bed over there? That's where I'm going. I'm so tired. All right. So can we please have messages for Gemini? Spirits of the Santa Muerte. Oh, we already got a few. I saw you flip. You were the first. Okay. So you're entering energy as justice with the 5 of Swords and the Sun. So again, the Justice card. So I wonder if I'm feeling like, sorry, it's really dry in here. I'm feeling like some of you needed to get a restraining order, but it was like you were treated like the person who I feel like you didn't receive said restraining order. They will not stop talking. They're like, you did not get this restraining order, and it's almost as if, telling you that they didn't have enough information, or maybe some of the evidence that you presented was turned on you, or something weird like that. That's why I feel like there's something kind of dark going on here. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's the kind of energy that worries me, because you have the Sun in the middle of all that. The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse is like the energy that comes in and it unnecessarily just kills things. Very off the wall, very, how would I say it? Like, I'm having a night, aren't I? I know. But I'm feeling your energy right now, so. Rash decisions, like really rushed decisions, like the kind of person who rushes in and doesn't think before they act, they can be a very violent energy. The Knight of Swords can be a very, very violent energy. And the thing about it is that I understand the necessity of each of these 4 suits representing earth, air, fire, and water, but to me, they're energies. So I don't see the Knight of Swords as being any sign. I see it as being an energy. And to me, that particular energy is like a fly by the seat of their pants energy, make like really bad decisions in the moment, like really get into fights, be violent, like get in your face, like they go right for the kill when you start fighting. It's like they know how to mentally demolish you, and it's awful. But in the middle of that is the sun. That's an odd mix. So we've got Justice, the Five of Swords, and the Sun, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we'll be clarifying that one. Do you have more messages, please, for Gemini for the month of February 2019? Collective energy, I guess you do. Okay. Yeah, this person is not speaking truth to you. They are not speaking truth to you at all. Can we have 2 more cards to clarify for Gemini for the end of February 2019, please? Let's see what we get, guys. End of February 2019, please. 3, 2, 1. Now I pick. It's like they're eager to talk and then they stop talking. It's very weird. I figured that. So, like I was saying, guys, we've got the Justice card. This is the entering energy to the spread I've laid out, which is 4 cards in 3 rows, which is 12 in total. This is your entering energy right here, Justice. And so this is why I think a lot of you are involved in the justice system, or there's been like some kind of stalking. Because the Five of Swords stands for somebody who thinks that they're always right, irregardless of whatever's going on around them. And you notice she has her hand in the cookie jar here, but she's still got her hand up ready to fight, even though they're caught. She feels justified in taking what she wants. She feels justified in showing up where she wants, doing what she wants, taking anything from people and bragging about it. And this is my asshole card, in case you're wondering. Typically this guy has swords and he's cheering himself on and everybody else has gone away and he's, yeah, lucky me. And no one's there to care because he's heartless. And so this person could be very possessive, could be violent. What this little happiness card is doing in here is a little beyond me. But there's a message in it, so I'll clarify it with the Knight of Swords in reverse, saying that this could be a very violent individual. They could have a past. They could have a jail record. They could have a past of stalking past ex-boyfriends or girlfriends or things like that that maybe you didn't know about. I feel like some of you did get a restraining order because this person had a past. This little sunshine here, though, a little odd. I mean, I have a feeling about it, but I don't want to say anything till I clarify it and make sense for you. And it's like you're coming out of this, okay? When you look at it in the upright, this skeleton is just sitting there in his own emotion, looking down, looking devastated, and his brain is mush. He's just, it's like he has a little rat running around his brain and there's never a way out. And so this is a card of devastation, of being so devastated that you can't get your mind on anything else. You can't get out of your emotions. You're depressed and things like that. So where this is upside down, this is good because it looks like you're coming out of this. For some of you, others of you, you're stuck in this. We've got somebody not acting right in their power. We've got the Emperor making his appearance here. The Emperor in the stack is really cool because you see his battle wounds are there. He's lost a leg, but he's still ready to fight. He's still ready to go and help his kings in battle, help his queens in battle and his royal families. But he's standing in his power wrong. So this person is standing in their power wrong, and they've kind of got you in this mode up here. And they're not speaking truth to you. The Ace of Swords in reverse is no good. It talks about a new mindset, a new way of thinking, a new mode of life, something like that. And it also talks about speaking truth. This person is just playing games with your mind. This is a major mind fuck. Sorry, but it is. Gotta call it how you see it. And the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe this person has a hidden agenda. Maybe they're staying because they know, for some of you, this could be a small amount of you, this could be a whole bunch of you. But they're staying under false pretenses. They're staying because I feel like they know you're getting a gift of money or an abundance of money, or you have a trust fund, or there's something to do with money, and this person is only sticking around for that reason. And I feel like you're starting to understand that, and that's why you're in love with them, but you understand what they're doing. They're not standing in their power the right way with you. They're not speaking your truth with you. They're up to no good. And I feel like it has to do with you're getting a gift of money that they know about. You shared it with them because you care about them, and now it's become about the money. Because here, you see the King of Pentacles. Look at him stealing off with, he's stuck in all these thorns, but he's trying to run off and make sure nobody follows him as he runs off with all his pentacles. Why is the king running away? Right? But what he doesn't realize is he's running right into heartache. That is the Three of Swords in this. This is the heart that normally has the three swords through it. In this deck, it's talking about this person helping this other person to pull the swords out, and you can see the other two are there. It's talking about running right into heartache. So this person thinks that they're really getting away from something, getting away from their karma maybe. It's like they're here. I feel like I'm watching a movie here. Hold on. So bad guy comes in, talks a lot of shit, makes you feel really bad about yourself, but knows about this coming in. Looking back is the King of Pentacles holding money, holding pentacles, the material world in his hand, where the Ten of Pentacles is, and he's running this way. So I feel like someone may have stole from you as well, and maybe that's why you've got the Justice card here. And no matter what you say, this person is always right. They're always bragging, and they're this and they're that, but really, where they get, they stole. So it's like watching a movie. It's kind of weird. So you got him running right into the Three of Swords. And then you've got the Eight of Swords. No communication. You're tired of this feeling, Gemini. You're tired of this Three of Swords bullshit. You're done. There's no love there, and you know that. They're sticking around for the wrong reasons. The Ace of Cups. There's no love there, and they're sticking around for the wrong reasons. And it looks like they ran right into heartache. You cut them off. But you knew this wasn't true love. Not anymore. So that's what I have for you guys there. Let me go ahead and clarify this Sun card, because the Sun in the middle of all this is just weird. You saw all that craziness, and then there's just the Sun. So maybe there's a happy outcome here, guys. We'll find out. Tell me about the Sun card for Gemini. Collective Gemini. 2019, end of February. What is this Sun card for Gemini, please? Tell me what I do not know. What am I not seeing? Yeah. Guys, I couldn't be any clearer on this. Somebody definitely, you worked very hard for something. It could be a business you had together. Something. There's all the bullshit pouring out again. Wow. I couldn't, I'm just reaffirming that everything I just said from my intuition and everything that I just pulled from the cards just pulled up again. I don't know if you had a business with this person because it's showing that you put something out and you got a return. There's a return here. Or you built a business and maybe you were married. This person, wants a divorce so they can go off and do this, which is, manipulate, have a double life, and tell lies. So maybe this is a business that you built either on your own or together, but something went out and you got a good return on it. But then all of a sudden, no communication again. And the Eight of Swords again, no communication because this woman is blindfolded. She has no idea of the details around her, how easy it would have been to just walk forward. If she walked forward, she would have been out of this mind prison. But there's no communication there. So you're getting several cards of no communication as well as issues with this person coming in and muddling up your mind. You're starting to see it now. And I feel like there's a court case here. Justice again. I feel like there's a court case here. Some of you being stalked. Some of you for whatever this person took. But this person definitely was shady. This could be business related. Could be a partner. But this person hit the road. They hit the road. Oh yeah. When I said there was major fire energy here, I was not kidding. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. And this is definitely not what you wish for. Don't blame you. Because right after this is the Tower. So your whole foundation just came crashing down. Because of this person's they're overindulging in something. They may have, I feel like there's legality attached to this or something. I feel like they may have laundered money. For some of you, there may be laundering money. There's just a lot of paperwork I see with the justice. Maybe they laundered money or tried to hide money from your marriage. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like somebody took from you and the justice card is involved. Things appeared great, but you caught them at what they were doing. And they hit the road, Jack. And this is not a good energy. This is an energy of somebody who's dishonest, very dishonest. So maybe some of you, men and women, ran into this person and they took something from you. They really played you good. Well, Gemini, that's all I have for you. Sorry it was kind of harsh and upsetting, Sometimes I wish I could read love all the time that was happy, but the world does not work that way. And what I get in, I give you guys. So I hope that was helpful. Like I said, don't forget the video with the most likes and views. I will go into the comments next month and pick out a winner for a 1 hour reading. And then I'll do it again for the beginning of the month readings when I get those out. So Gemini, that's all I have for you, except for lots of love. Let me know what you think in the comments. Trolls, keep it moving. Nobody cares. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and let me know if it resonated for you. Lots of love and light. Have a good night, Gemini.